right, so we're here with Brooke Walker. We're about 2.5 weeks out of the Olympia. Brooke is in the women's physique division. She got third last year. So I kind of just wanted her to talk a little bit about how she's feeling going into the show. We're going to train back today, which is, if you remember our first email, we started working together January, so maybe a month, 6 weeks after the Olympia last year. And I don't know if you remember the first email I sent you. I went and looked at all your pictures. Mm-hmm. Obviously, I remember being there. I remember seeing you. I've always known who you were. But like, when an athlete contacts you to work together, then it's like, okay, now I looked at you under a microscope.
For sure.
And then I just remember telling you, like, I'm paraphrasing. I don't remember exactly. I'm seeing if you remember. It's like, I know you've had really good coaching in the past. She worked with John. Obviously I was close with John. I used to coach under John. You didn't even know that
at
the time, right? It just, the stars kind of aligned, and we had that conversation, and I just told you I'm just gonna try to treat you like everybody else, because when we get people that are already really, really, really good, I feel like I can't make an assumption as a coach that I can't make you better, right?
For sure.
So, we tried to nail down some training things. I told you I wanted to see more density through your quads, cap your delts off more, so when you come out and hit that front relaxed, it's just bam. And then obviously everybody knows from the back, that was our biggest emphasis on this whole entire year. And now, when we look back and we look at you now, we can obviously see the improvement there.
Absolutely.
So now I just kind of want you to talk about how you're feeling going into it, and anything else you want to say.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right, guys, so we're 2.5 weeks out from the Olympia, and at this point I can say that this is by far the best prep that I've ever had. Obviously, with any prep comes good days and bad days, so there have been some days where I've really struggled. My energy's been not so great. My strength has kind of dwindled, but that's to be expected whenever you're prepping for a show, right? So my advice for anybody, and something that I have to tell myself basically on a daily, regular basis, is to just take it day by day, right? Sometimes hour by hour. Today was a really good day. I got some carbs, so carbs are fuel, and that kind of has just lifted me from the dead.
Yeah, well, she's not giving herself enough credit. She does. I've never seen someone you're always so upbeat and you're happy, and I think probably most people say that about you, I would imagine.
For sure.
Right? You're just very, very positive, so even though you're hurting and you're struggling, you can't tell.
Yes.
You've never complained. Anytime we push it,
For sure.
you take it with a smile, and you're pumped up to work harder, so that's another thing. It's just like, when you see people like you that have the genetics, and one thing that makes your physique so special that I want to mention now is just the balance of, you're not a guy, but I'm just going to say this you have the white, grainy, white boy, grainy muscle.
Yeah.
You have the white grain train muscle, but you also have the roundness and the detail, that you don't typically see in people that are grain trains.
For sure.
Right? So you have the best of both worlds. So it's like, when you see someone that's genetically blessed like that, and you have this little tiny wasp waist and these amazing abs, it's just very refreshing to see that you have the work ethic that goes with it, because you do everything I ask, and so it's you make my job very, very easy. I just want to showcase a physique this year that when you get third in the world, all you can do is bring a package that's considerably, remarkably better, and I feel that we've done that.
Yes.
And we're going to do that, and I'm very excited for the world to see it, and then we let them sort it out. We let Steve sort it out, or Tyler, whoever.
Yeah, so I am so excited. At the end of the day, I can't control what any other competitor brings to the stage in 2.5 weeks. I'm going to assume that they're going to bring their absolute best, as they should, because this is a Super Bowl of bodybuilding. It's truthfully the best in the world, so all I can do is control what package I'm bringing, and it's kind of unreal for me to see photos of me at this point last year going into the Olympia in comparison to this year. So I've made some really, really great improvements. Obviously, there's still some work to be done, and I still want to improve on some areas. And going into the Olympia, whenever you're kind of starting to get this lean, you see areas that you still want to improve on. So you already are making game plans for your off season, which we're doing that right now. So it's just, that's kind of the name of the game, and that's why I love bodybuilding, because it's bodybuilding, right? So we've stripped my body down. My body fat's kind of low at this point. I'd hope it was low.
Yeah, we wouldn't be making this video if it wasn't. We'd be having a different conversation.
Yes.
But you're there. But yeah, what she's just saying is, you know, you see where gaps are, and as good as you are, you know, we're always still, you know, once the body fat's gone and you really see the tissue that you're working with, you're able to put together a more accurate assessment of where you stand, where you can improve upon. So we'd be fools to not kind of be talking about that stuff while you're here, because this is the first time we've met in person. And so the other thing I wanted to do was just see you enough over these last 2 days. Like yesterday, she drove 3.5 hours. I could tell, you know, because at this point in the game, it's just all about noticing little details. Like she knows when she's full and when she's flat, and I can have an idea when she's full and when she's flat, or when she's watery, or when she's inflamed. But to see it in front of your own eyes in person at this level, when body fat is this low, it's those fine little details that I need to get my eye accustomed and trained to for her different looks that she has. So when we're in Vegas in 2 weeks, you know, it's more predictable. I feel more comfortable with, okay, you're just inflamed, you need to just lay down, you need to sleep, you need to pose, whatever. You need to rest. So the more I can see an athlete in person and get my eyes adjusted to seeing what's in front of me versus you see pictures or video the whole time, it's different. And so now I know what her pictures translate like in real life, and the more I see her, the better this is going to be. So I'll go out to her next week, and then we'll be in Vegas.
I know. Game time, guys.
Yeah.
But anyway, so, you know, everybody knows that I was kind of weak from behind. I'm much better this year. But anyways, we're going to do some lat stuff today, and Matt's going to break me down to build me up, right?
All right.
I need a wide lat spread.
Now my arm path is in line with the cable. Staying hitched over. Right here, my lat is fully stretched. Like up here, that's just my shoulder elevating, right? So find that spot. That's where you're starting. And then just drive down and put your hand into your pocket. This should rub against your lat. Everything stays in a straight line. You end here. If anything, like, you can almost work in like an arc, because it matches your lat, right? The shape of your lat. So I want you to try this.
Let's give it a go.
I want you to start every back day with this, and probably every push day. Okay, I want to pick something. You see how this arm, if you're doing this, you're bending it. I want you to be, if anything, externally rotated, so your elbow.
Oh, okay, so like rolling out.
Yeah. There. So that upper arm should scrape against your side.
Yeah, I can do that there.
There, that's better. Now you got it. There, that's good. After we do 2 sets of this, your lat, you should feel a nice
Kind of like pump.
Yeah, a nice lat pump. And then that will set us up nice for a single arm pull down. Remember, try to end here. Hit my hand with your elbow, your inner elbow. Yeah, but stay in that path the whole movement. You're like doing this.
I know. I'm like rowing.
Keep that there. Push down against my hand. Down. down, down, down. Yeah, it's that.
Okay.
Do you feel that?
Yeah, I feel that much better.
Keep that tight though, pinned.
So I guess I'm...
Pin this for me. Yeah, now push out against my hand. Okay, now push down. There, you feel that?
Mm-hmm.
There, that's what you need to do. That's good.
Yeah, that felt much better.
That felt good?
Yeah.
That looked good. There's your gap. No.
Tuck the elbow.
Yeah, stay there. And then go straight down. There. That's it. Stick it out there. Close, yeah. There. And then just stay in that groove. Yep. There. That's why your lats are weak.
That's exactly what I that question pretty
So that's what I'm saying. At least
pretty quickly.
we have anywhere that you're weak, we have answers for.
For sure.
Which is what's
a good.
You do this for a year straight.
I will do this.
Bring it back. Twist. Now just go straight down. Stay right there. Up. Right back down. There. Good. Stay in it. Stay in it. One. Good. There you go. You're flaring out quite a bit. Fix this, fix this. It's there. Straight down. There. There you go.
I can tell.
You just do little stuff like when you're training people too, like when you're standing in between sets or watching them, if you just like work on stuff like that, like throughout the day, it'll help.
Yeah, I definitely.
Like one thing you can do, go against a solid object, it's just tuck this, so this is abduction, just go up against something and then just press out against it, yeah.
My chiropractor tells me to do that all the time.
Yeah, you should listen to him.
I should listen. I'm going to. I'm going to.
That looks good. How does that feel? And there's no weight on it, but
I mean, I can still feel
does it line up right for you? Let's do that then. Good.
Elbow drive is way better.
Yeah, feels good, right?
Yeah.
That's great. You're able to stay in a good spot on that. Yeah, that looks good.
For sure getting one of these things.
Yeah, you need one of those.
This is awesome.
I want you on this, if you can, to probably just pull out a bit of an angle. So
Okay.
not completely neutral,
right.
not here, about right in the middle. I want you to keep your chest glued to this. Like you see people like lean back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's easier.
So stay forward.
Stay forward. Let your scaps open.
Okay.
Like over exaggerate it, so I'm all the way open.
And pull back.
And then pull back just as hard as you can.
Okay.
Open. There. Yes. Nice. That's it. One. Do one. You got one. Good. That was great. Good. you connect well with that, huh?
Yeah.
Right? Because you want the only thing moving and lengthening are your back muscles, right? When you see people that do this type of thing, they're like trying to accomplish getting a full stretch, but you're not really getting a full stretch because you're moving you're giving your back slack. So like this is creating slack. If I'm wedged in here though, so now I'm here, my rib cage is down, my abs are flexed, then I'm just allowing my scapula to open, right? Just like we did on the rows. I'm gonna just stay about right here. Open, 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 pull. And then the top, open, 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 pull. So with you, like I don't want to change like a million things, but if we just do little things like that, because what's made you great is you're very explosive. So now I'm just trying to like hone that in.
Fine tune.
Yeah, fine tune it and control it in a better manner and be more precise. Because you've just like worked your way to that.
I know.
So you're locked, you're leaning back, flex your abs, yep, rib cage down, open, pull. Yep, that's it. That's perfect. Oh my goodness. Awesome. Yep. But you're also a very fast learner because you've been training a long time and you're very attuned with like your body. You have good proprioception.
I'm getting there.
Yeah. If I tell you to do something, you're very good at figuring it out. Yep. Good. Good. Good.
Love it.
Yeah. I want you to do that exact same routine for the next year straight, basically.
Oh my gosh, I definitely will. 100% I will.
Those are your movements.
Yeah, that's what I need.
Those all line up really well for you.
Love it.
So it'll
Love
be,
it.
Yeah. Lat, upper back,
yeah.
Done.
Good. Really good.
Is that pretty typical? Like, how do you feel right now?
Yeah, I feel really, really good actually. I feel like I have a legitimate lap up.
Yeah.
Like,
okay, good.
You know, which sometimes is kind of hit or miss. So.
Yeah. And you're not like knocked down, drag out dead, right? Like,
no, I feel good.
A lot of times when people train people, they just beat the shit out of them. Like if someone got their hands on you that like, because you have like this work capacity where you can just keep going and going and going. I noticed.
Some people are going to be like,
and some people like could bury you into the ground because things.
It's going to be their goal to like.
Yeah, it's like not precise. It's just hard, and that's what the definition of junk volume is.
For sure.
When people talk about junk volume.
Yeah.
But they get someone like you that can handle the workload, and you can recover from it probably.
Yeah.
But is that going to be optimal? No. So you still have a bit of a pump.
For sure.
You're not dead. Like, you're not dead. Like you're not going through movements just like wasting. You're just not feeling and connecting with anything. Because like once you get to that point, the workout's over.
There's no reason to continue.
But like a lot of people would do like another 2 or 3 more things. Like what's the point?
Yeah. At that point, you're already done.
We hit all the areas that we needed to hit.
For sure.
And we're done.
Love it.
So, okay, let's go.
We came, we conquered.
Yeah.
Stand right on the X.
Just run through a quarter. where you get in your abs. Yeah. Right there. Good. Back down. Everybody. Good. Anything that you see glaring that she should fix?
No, I was looking for like the elbows, like we talked about.
Yeah, the back
both
double.
front and back double, like they want to float.
Mm-hmm.
So I was looking for that, and I didn't see it. I mean, I want to see you pose like one more round.
Yeah.
So I was kind of more just like trying to gauge like where you're at with this
Okay.
first round.
I wanna watch another
then
one
I'll-
from over here.
Then I'll say more stuff. It's bothering me that that light's on in that room.
Quarter. 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 Face front. Front double. Good. Side chest. Good. Side try. Back double.
Elbows down. Good.
Double down, yes. Good. Appetite. Good. Relax.
You see how like it's almost like a vacuum on the bottom, rather than like because you're at, like everyone knows you for your abs, like
For sure.
you're known for that,
Yeah.
and so like you just stand there and you almost have more just standing here
For sure.
than when you're actually crunching down.
Mhm.
Now, yeah, you get your obliques and serratus
Yeah.
to come in, but I almost would think that it would look better if you actually if when you blow out you just slammed and crunched
Just
rather
crunch
than
out.
because you're
Because I pull in.
yeah, you're back.
Yeah.
So I feel like it takes away from your
From my
strongest
abs.
part, which is your
Convention-
abs.
Do a conventional.
So-
Yeah, just hit it like you normally would, but don't vacuum.
So-
Now just
Yeah.
see how
Like
you
that.
see the difference there.
Yeah, good cat.
Okay.
Good eye.
It's just
So I usually do this.
Yeah, don't do that. Just ab it. Fully ab.
yeah, just like a guy, you know, and you just like and just crunch down on him really hard. And it's just like finding the see right there, perfect.
Right there.
I actually think 2 hands up works better
Better.
for you. Because I know girls
They
do that.
can do that?
Yeah, they can put both hands
Oh,
up.
yeah, yeah.
You don't have to do that's like artsy. That's just
Yeah.
and like also for girls that don't have a blessed waist, they'll
roll
cinch
it.
in and try and
Yeah, but she has a blessing.
yeah, we
So
don't need to
kinda-
worry about
Yeah.
that. So 2 hands up, and then just don't forget your back leg there. Yep. I just think it looks better.
I agree.
You know, and I said the same thing to Brett because he's known for his abs as well. I was like, hey
they
man,
have
like,
similar abs.
I even said that to him. I was like, you and Brooke Walker have very similar abs, and he was like, I don't know about that. And I was like, okay, well, whatever. He
But
was
he thought
like,
his are better or hers are better?
no, I think hers are better. But, and he said the same thing. He was like, I don't know if mine are as good as hers. I was like, all right, well, whatever. It doesn't matter. Like, you're getting the idea. It's just
For
like
sure.
they're always there. You don't
Yes.
have to do anything, and they're there.
Yeah.
So for you, with doing your ab and thigh, less is more.
For sure.
So find the happy medium. You have 2.5 weeks to play
For
with
sure.
it. Find the happy medium of how much to blow out and how much to crunch
Okay.
to get just the right amount
right,
of
okay.
pop.
Got it.
Because, and we've all seen it on stage where somebody like really
It's too
cranks
much.
too much, and then you compact so much that it's gone.
Yes.
And if you'll see girls on stage that don't have a very long torso, which you have a long torso,
Yeah, yes.
so they crunch so much that their abs are
They
this
lose it,
big.
yeah.
They have like a 6-pack in like literally 3 inches.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, that doesn't look right,
Yeah.
and it's an eyesore.
Takes away. Yeah.
So, don't hide like your
It's like a happy
strength.
And if they keep you
Yeah.
up there in that pose for an abnormal amount of time, then go hit your other one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
Transitions
transition,
to it.
yeah.
For sure.
Transition to the other one.
Got it.
But they're both awesome shots. But that's a good.
Yeah, before you just
Absolutely.
from the front, you're really hard to beat.
I know.
It's then when you turn
It's
around
hard
that
to
then people start to catch up.
Absolutely.
So,
Yeah.
but I mean, I looked at your pictures. What was the last set you sent me? Just
See those one that back doubles.
this morning, but the full
Yeah.
set from her place.
Oh,
I mean, a week ago or so.
Last Friday.
last week.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you know, it was a side-by-side comparison of like this time that last,
last
year,
year.
versus this time this year. You know, and you're way ahead.
Oh, for sure.
And we talked
Yeah, we've
last
already
night.
beat that. We just gotta keep.
Yeah, so it's like
The hammer down, baby.
Yeah.
When you beat a look that was third in the world, you know that's like
It's
kind of
huge,
hard to.
yeah.
You know, it's like well now we're really
For sure.
We're just nitpicking at this point. But
Just from behind is really where I want to like
yeah,
try to
because there's not
cover some ground.
Yeah,
there,
there's not much more from the front that I would say that you
For
really
sure.
need to do.
Mhm.
You know, because
Yeah.
you're plenty big.
For sure.
You know, your upper body. Especially in the delts, you know what I mean, like your upper shelf
Yeah.
of everything, even like especially in your front double, you know, you still can see so much
Yeah,
delt
there's so much
thickness.
going on there.
Yeah,
There's,
yeah.
there's a lot, and the only areas that you know you can still probably improve on would be lat flare from the front and back.
Agreed.
So really, which realistically, that's just posterior chain development, which then translates to
Well,
the
she
front
just learned how to
shot.
train your lats today.
Yeah,
I
just
saw
learned.
that. I saw.